Hello, my dear Capricorns. This is Clarity1129. Welcome to your July and August monthly predictions. Hope you're all doing well. I have been recording since 7 and it's been 4 hours that I've been sitting here. So I am a little tired, but that's okay. All right. My dear Capricorns, before we get started with this portion of the reading, as you can see that this is in July that you're seeing this, and that is the second part of the year. So I have done another pick a card reading for any of you who feel that you have lost your focus, or all the enthusiasm that you had in the beginning of the year when you started out, that's waning, and you were looking for direction. If you feel that you are on that boat, then do check out that particular pick a card reading of mine. There may be a message in it for you. I will put the link down in the description box. If I do figure out how to put it on the screen, I'll do that as well. All right. Now, for those of you who are returning subscribers, you know the drill. I follow the same format. I will have an additional advice card for you. Those of you who are new, I'm going to be explaining every step as we move along. All right. So, to begin with, we've got one card each from the Moonology deck for your overarching energy for the month of July and August in this case. So, for July, you are very close to achieving your goal. I love that. You know, if you're working on something, it just feels so good to get that card. And for August, you get, don't let the past hold you back. Don't let your past hold you back. Look at this synchronicity in color. For the month of July, we're going to be using the Star Spinner Tarot. I'll be pulling out 4 cards from the Star Spinner Tarot for the month of July. 1 card each for the general outlook, love, romance and relationships, career and finances, as well as spiritual growth. So for general outlook, you get the 5 of Swords. For love, romance and relationships, you get the Knight of Chalices or the Knight of Cups. For career and finance, you get the 6 of Coins or the 6 of Pentacles. For spiritual growth, you get the Ace of Coins or the Ace of Pentacles. All right. For the month of August, we will be using the original Rider-Waite Tarot. And we will be again pulling out 4 cards like we did for July. So, wow, the general outlook is the 6 of Wands. For your love, romance, and relationships, it's the 5 of Swords again. For your career and finances, it's the Page of Wands. And for your spiritual growth is the Sun. Good show. Now we're going to be taking 2 cards each from the Tea Leaf Tarot to further clarify and or amplify whatever is there as your overarching energy. All right. Despite my best efforts, it's always a sloppy shuffle with this deck. All right, for July you get staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. And you get bell or announcement with announcement. For July you get axe, forces working against you, and bird flying, news is on the way. All righty. So my dear Capricorns, let's begin with your basic reading. Once this is done, we'll pull out additional cards for advice or whatever it is that we want. All right. Well, so July, you begin with this beautiful message for you. It says you are very close to achieving your goal. So you've been working for something for quite some time, and you'll always find these themes with Virgo and Capricorn readings, because you are very hardworking signs. All right. So you are, and you're very focused, and that is why you're very close to achieving your goal. Okay. And if in case you've taken a risk of some kind, or you feel things are not going well, or that you've been putting in effort and you're not yet seeing the results, or if you feel, you've, as I said, taken a risk and you're wondering what's going to happen, you are being told that you will be taken care of in difficult times. Don't worry, just go ahead, do your work the way you're doing it, do it, and there will be an announcement, and that will, if you have any kind of doubt, that will take care of it. I mean, that will remove your doubts. Now, the general outlook for the month, you get the Five of Swords. So maybe you're in an argumentative kind of mood or energy during this time, that you can't suffer fools, and if someone rubs you the wrong way, you're not going to be the larger person and let it go. You'll just want to have the last word. So that is the energy in which you are at this time in July. All right. Now you must know that July is the Cancer season. All right, and Cancer is exactly opposite to Capricorn. So you will be feeling a little out of sorts in this respect, that in the big threes you have your sun, moon and rising. So during the season of Cancer, you will be acting less from your Capricorn placements and more from your other placements. So if you're aware of that, you should know that the other signs will be enhanced. So you might feel a little out of sorts, and if you have any air placements, maybe that's why you are in this particular energy of wanting to have the last word every single time. All right. So now coming to your love, romance and relationship. Why I told you this is also for you to keep this in mind, so that if there is a potential, whenever you come into this energy, the one way to get out of this energy is whoever you're having this argument with, just for a moment, just ask yourself, is this person or is this relationship more important or less important than me having the last word? All right. And once you get an answer to that, you'll realize whether you need to actually snub that person or to just keep quiet and be the larger person and let it pass. All right. So that will help you, staying away from sabotaging important relationships in your life. For your love, romance and relationships, you get the beautiful Knight of Chalices, which is the Knight of Cups, which is all about romance and romantic gestures and being the ultimate lover. All right. So you are in this energy, or the person coming into your life is going to be in this energy. So the chances are, for those of you who are single, that this person who's coming your way could be a Cancerian or Scorpio or Pisces, but all right, who's bringing this cup of love to you, and this person is extremely romantic, and they might come with an offer for you, a little gift or something like that, and you'll know who this person is. And this person is going to be extremely charming and extremely endearing and giving you all the attention that you need. All right. or you may have someone in your mind and you want to make this gesture towards that person, and you are actually, you know, wondering about taking a gift and making that person feel special. But either way, the love is in the air, and this is definitely coming your month this July. All right, for those of you who are already partnered or in committed relationships or in marriages, this is going to be a very romantic time. You're going to enjoy your time as a couple, and you're going to, you know, it's going to be beyond mundane work of getting things done. You'll actually spend quality loving time with one another, which is beautiful. So you'll take your relationship to the next level. For your career and finances, you get the 6 of coins. As you sow, so shall you reap. So whatever you're putting in, you'll get that much back. So you're in a happy place. There's a lot of balance and things are working perfectly. For your spiritual growth, you get the Ace of Coins. Now, there is going to be some sort of opportunity, and I have a feeling this has got to do with this, wherein there's this opportunity coming your way. Can you see this portal here? All right, and when you cross that, the first thing is a hill, and hill talks about obstacles. So there is this opportunity coming your way, and you want to take it, but you are aware that there's a hill there, and you feel that, you know, if you actually follow this path, things will go wrong, and you will not get what you want. But actually, you're being told you will be taken care of in difficult times. So when you actually embark on something different or take that opportunity, which makes you a little uncomfortable, because you know there are going to be, you know, a few obstacles coming your way, but when you still do that, you are going to get a lot of answers, which maybe you have been asking, or you've put it out there into the universe regarding some other matter. But when you actually deal with this, you get answers for that. I don't know if I'm making sense, but that's what it's looking like to me. Moving on to August, you get this card. Sorry about that. Don't let your past hold you back. So if there's been something in your past which has happened, and you get these cards, forces working against you and news is on the way. So if in the past someone's tried to sabotage something that you have done, or maybe you've enthusiastically said something and someone close to you has actually axed whatever you've said and said, no, it's of no use, and that is something that has hurt you possibly in the past, and this is something which maybe you don't even realize it, and it's there in your subconscious, and this is what holds you from taking new opportunities. But with this particular thing here, and I think this is it'll roll over into August, but you are going to get answers, and with this news is on the way, I feel this is exactly what's going to happen. You take up this opportunity knowing that you are protected and you are safe. And when you finally do that, you know, if you have any self-worth, self-esteem issues wherein you were told sometime in your past that you can't do it, and this is subconsciously within you which is working against you, is what I feel. And now when you actually take up that challenge and things start working out and you actually go past those obstacles, you will get great news of victory, and you will finally break out of this cycle which has been holding you back. All right, because the general outlook for the month of August is that of victory. Can you see how this person is victorious, and there are people all around them hailing him? This person's on a horse. All right, so you are going to be extremely victorious in whatever you do. However, you get this beautiful 5 of swords. Sorry for laughing, but you know, seriously, when a reading is going absolutely fine, you find these swords coming up, and they're really sad. But anyway, but these are just niggles, nothing for you to worry about. But it is the same energy which I had told you about in the July reading, of wanting to have the last word. And unfortunately, this time it's coming in your relationship sector. So for those of you who are either single or partnered or in commitments or in marriages, For those of you who are single, maybe you meet this person at work, maybe outdoors or something, but you meet this person and you have an argument, and that's how it starts. So if it is going to be in a typical movie style, maybe you'll fall in love afterwards, or but I don't really see very much potential in this for singles. Now, for those of you who are in partner relationships or in marriages, or whichever stage you are in your thing, there are chances that, you know, egos will clash, and you will want to have the last word. But again, as I said earlier, if you're in a relationship that matters to you, you know, if it's a colleague at work, it doesn't really, and it's somebody you don't really think very high of, it really doesn't matter if you snub them. But if it is about someone who is in your life, who means a lot to you, then you can, you know, if you can control your need to always be right and have the last word, it will help you and your relationship. All right. Coming to your career and finances, you are going to get this creative spark, and you will be learning a lot because of it, and you will be venturing out, taking on new things, and this is actually going to be very beneficial for you, my dear Capricorns. All right, so you will be moving ahead, and your creative juices will be in overflow. All right, and that will lead to a lot of happiness, which is going to be again a step forward in your spiritual growth, because first you get this opportunity which you worried about, and if you take that opportunity and clear all the obstacles, whatever stood in between you and your self-esteem, your self-worth, that gets, you know, out of your way, and you start believing in yourself, and you get this success, and then you start working on whatever your craft is. The creativity starts flowing, because you find that whatever was holding you back was all within you. All right, something from your past, which, you know, we don't realize it, maybe as children, as we're growing up, any step of the way. Unfortunately, good things don't stick to it as much as bad things do. So if someone said something negative, they may have said 25 good things about you, but if they've said one negative thing, you actually forget all those 25 things, and that one negative thing you soak. And that is why we need to heal ourselves. All right, so with you doing this, you will have so much of confidence in yourself, and you will be able to break out of this pattern which has been holding you back, and this immense happiness you get because of things going the way it is. It's going to fill you up with gratitude, and it's going to make you see life in a different way, and make you realize that happiness comes from within, and that you have it in you to keep yourself happy at all times. All right, so that is the end of your basic reading, my dear Capricorns, and I am actually loving your reading. It's been a beautiful reading, and I think the only two niggles have been this Five of Swords here. All right, and the forces that were working against you, which you're seeing here, is actually you yourself self-sabotaging because of previous patterns or whatever was told to you, or, you know, by someone in the past. All of us have issues wherein our parents at some times, or teachers, or our friends, when we are at that young age where we can't really understand, we just soak things in. All right, so it's time for you to break out of those cycles. Now we're going to take out one advice cards from Spirit Animal Oracle for the month of July as well as August. For July, you get Electric Eel Spirit. Bring your ideas to life. Absolutely, with this Ace of Pentacles here, go for those new opportunities. With your Page of Wands, you are going to get a lot of ideas, and bring them to life. Don't hold yourself back. You have a lot to offer. All right, and for August, you get the Wolf Spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Yes, you would have gained a lot of knowledge with all these experiences, and with your creative juices here, you're also learning as you're creating. All right, and this is going to actually turn into wisdom, which is beautiful. Okay, the numbers 24 or 6 could be relevant to you, and the numbers 67 or 13 or 4 could be relevant to you. All right, Now I'm taking out one advice card from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. One for July, which says indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So if you have that indecision here when this opportunity comes your way, know that you'll be taken care of, all right? And use your intuition and you'll find that you will actually make the right choice. Okay, my dear Capricorns. And for August, you get freedom. I possess the power to and the free will to create my own happiness. Oh, wonderful. Look at that. So you do have the power to come out of this yourself and create the happiness that you need. This is brilliant. Now I will take out one card each from here, which are basically months of the year. And if there is a time specific question on your mind, it's going to come to you between April and June. So between April and June next year, this is going to come to you. All right. And where are you going to see maximum changes? During July, you get success. There's going to be a lot of success in whatever it is that you do. All right. And for August, you get happiness. Wow. You get it here. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And then you get the Sun card and then you get happiness here. So this is brilliant. And last but not the least, our benevolent angels are ready to give you, my dear Capricorns, the answer that you need. So if there is any pressing question on your mind for which you want a confirmation for, the angels are getting ready to answer you. Use your discernment in finally carrying this answer out. All right. So are you ready? Romance. Wow. So with this Knight of Cups here, I am not surprised. Romance is coming your way. So if you're looking for the green light for romance, yes. And I couldn't help but looking at this. I hadn't done it for the other piles. Now, since I have, if there's something else you're looking for a year from now, and I'm not surprised, between April and June, further confirmation. All right. So with that, we come to the end of this beautiful reading of yours, my dear Capricorns. I hope it resonated. Do come back and check it out if you need to during the duration of the next 2 months. And if it does resonate, I'd be happy to hear from you in the comments. It makes a lot of difference to me and my channel if you do. And do also check the other reading I was talking about. The link will be definitely there in the description box below. All right. So till we meet end August with your September and October predictions, be good, stay safe. Bye bye.